Hello friends on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning into your November readings. I'm hoping that October treated you very well, or is treating you very well if you're viewing this in October. Just going to look forward to seeing what my birthday month has in store for you. Just a quick note as well to say thank you so much for the support that I continue to receive. The emails, the likes, the subscriptions, the comments especially, the readings that people have asked me to do for them. I feel very privileged that you've asked me to read for you. Also for my lovely patrons on Patreon. Just thank you so much. Just out of interest, I would like to know if you like the current website design that I've done. I have a full array of readings now, including, seeing as we're now approaching the end of 2015, a 2016 year ahead reading. So this is going to be something very special. It's basically covering the entire 12 months of 2016, including any horoscope activity as well. So planetary alignments, astrology, very key things for you. It will cover those as well. So it's basically a tarot and astrology reading for 2016. So for more details on that, just look on the website. I still have my general readings available, video, Skype, email, those kind of things. And hopefully going to be making more updates to the channel, more tarot decks, more oracle decks, different things. Maybe some more daily draws, depending on if people respond to them very well. Also going to be doing, hopefully, some more little vlogs and things like that. I just want to be more interactive with you all. So keep a lookout. November's quite quiet, but it's a very strong energy, so I'm going to hopefully tap into that and see what's happening. It's almost like a very psychic, deep feeling, which is typical for Scorpio. So I'll just have a look at that for you. It's coming up in a moment. See the details below or appearing on your screen right now for how to get in touch, and I look forward to reading for you. Hello dear Sagittarians, and happy birthday for those of you who were born at the end of November. We're now looking at the November forecast for your 2015. Let's just have a look and see what's coming up for you in general. We're using the Rider-Waite deck today with the Earth Magic Oracle cards, seeing what's coming up for you. The Rider-Waite deck I have not used for a while, or much at all really, but they have been super accurate really for readings recently. And the other decks are just charging up between readings with a lot of crystals on the window, getting some of that autumn sun. So let's have a look at the general reading that we have for Sagittarius. A lot of people involved this month for you. A lot of people. We have you at the start. We have an earth sign, we have another younger fire sign, we have a water sign. So I've called in spirit guides and universe when I first started all these readings, and I asked them to just kind of direct me as to how they wanted me to do the reading for you. This isn't a card a week. This one for you is very different. This, I feel, is just kind of focusing on the people who are going to be important to you this month. Okay, so we start with the first one, which is yourself. Now, you are important basically because you're you, and this is going to be the start of your very strong time of Sagittarius. So I think it's about the 22nd of November. That's going to be the time when the sun moves into Sagittarius and when you're going to feel at your solar return. So this is very strong for you. This is when you're at your most magical, the most powerful. So towards the end of November, you should be actually feeling like you do have this ancient healing wisdom that's displayed on the oracle cards here. You should feel that you are able to connect with the higher aspect of being and also with yourself. This is something like approaching your birthday. You're going to want to understand where you've come from, and you may even be looking into your family tree. Who knows? But I do feel that you are going to be moving forward in a very positive way. You do have the energy of 1,000 people in your history. You have all the knowledge of the 1,000 people in your history. From whatever you can trace your family tree back to, this is going to be very important. This is going to stand you in good stead as well. And these people around you are all playing their part. They're all good people. I don't see one bad egg amongst them. So it's all about trying to find out where you can pay attention to these people and how they move in line with your greater good. So the King of Wands always represents to me Sagittarius, especially in a Sagittarian reading. And this is something I think the King of Wands and the Page of Wands is almost like you want to be a mentor to your younger self. You kind of want to go back and say, you know, if I could say to my 15-year-old self, I would say, don't do this. But you only got to where you are now because of what you've done in the past, and you only know what you know now because of any mistakes or triumphs that had happened to you. So I think to change your path in the past would be detrimental. So I think that's almost something that you're coming into understanding now. You're understanding what happened for a reason, what happened simply because of lack of care from yourself or other people. You know, it's not everything to do with you that happened in your life. It can be other people who let you down. This is all about the karma coming back around, the solar return coming in, you feeling at your height. I mean, you know, you've been around the time, you've rotated around the sun. How many times? Look back on all those years, all those rotations, and see the key things that you've learned that you still carry with you to this day. So that's the main thing that I get from this for you. You have learnt a lot. You have really learnt a lot, and you should be very proud of the place that you are in right now. The Knight of Pentacles coming in brings a very strong sense of understanding your material needs, and I also feel this person is more of a female, actually, but could just be kind of a more delicate, easier-natured gentleman. I do feel that this person is somebody who wants to offer you or present to you an understanding of how well you work with others, how well you get on with various tasks, and I also see that they want to show you your inner worth. So this is very strong, very good for you, something that's really pushing forwards in a kind of generosity aspect. And I do also see that the King of Cups is there to show you the emotion. So whereas you could be almost looking at back at your past, you've got the mature people here who seem to offer you an understanding of material needs and also your emotional needs. So these two people may be like chalk and cheese compared to you. You could be all like, yeah, let's do this, and yeah, let's do that. You know, the general Sagittarius flair. But somebody may be too grounded to do what you're capable of doing, and somebody may be too emotional to be capable of what you're doing. So it's all about looking at how you fit in with that, and how you... trying to explain it, but it's really difficult. It is more of a metaphysical thing. It's like you see these people around you who don't really have the same approach to you, and you could, for instance, decide to take up that different approach, try to emphasize, see how you work, but I don't think it would be as beneficial to you to adopt their processes because you are who you are now. So I think you may decide to try at some stage throughout November to deal with a situation or a problem in somebody else's way, in somebody else's manner, at their advice. But when you find out that that's not exactly how you want it to be or how you would do it originally, don't worry, because it's all about the learning curve. It's all about you knowing what's right for you. So don't feel that you need to be pushed to deal with something a different way. If you feel that you know what's right for you and how you do it and what's authentic to you, do so, because this is going to be really strong for you. The general feeling as well of November is all about full circle, so things coming back again, the solar return, so you can get to a point where you feel you can move in a different direction. I think there's going to be one full circle each week, so you start off the week with a worry. Throughout the week you work at it, and by Sunday, for instance, it's all solidified, it's gone. So by the 7 days you're alright, you know where you stand, it's all good. Similarly, I do feel this is probably going to start around Halloween, so Samhain, on the 31st of October, you should start to feel this kind of opening of maybe your chakras, maybe your psychic energy that's going to come through, and you're going to have to pay attention to that. This is even going to run up till the end of December. So it's a very good energy that's coming through for you, and it's beneficial. Don't be scared of it, embrace it. Speaking of December, happy birthday for those of you who are born in December. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it runs for you, but this past is not going to stop in November. This is going to be moving forwards for you in various different ways. This is going to be coming back again, the solar return for those of you in December. It is going to affect you throughout your sign, so December is also going to be very interesting and also may have a hint of this reading, but it'll be interesting to see. For those of you who are wanting to know what 2016 has to offer, I now have astrological and tarot forecast in one, which is available from my website. It's available in video and also email, so you can have it whichever way you want. It does basically go from your personal chart directly around you. If you want to know specifically about love, family, work, do tell me. Otherwise, it'll just be a general thing, a general outlook, not focused on any specific area. I do also have the donation button. The general readings are on there still. Patreon, Facebook, Twitter links all below. Etsy shop's opening again soon, and there's lots of stuff happening anyway around this arena for you. But I think this month is all about I think this month is all about living authentically and understanding how you got to be here in this spot right now, listening to me do this reading and focus on the year forwards for you. I do believe you are going to have a lot of exposition to things happening around you. So it'll be really interesting to know how things go for you. In the meantime, I look forward to reading for you, and take care of yourself, my lovely Sagittarians.